Pardon the interruption to your scheduled content. I've been asked to apologize for changing the game.
The decision to put Fernando Tatis Jr. on the cover of MLB The Show, making him the youngest player and first Padre to get the honor, was not a difficult one, according to Ramon Russell, who works on the popular video game and was part of the selection process.
I'm sorry if things got too exciting.
Ever since I think he got called up, we've always had one eye on him. And every single year is different. But what we always try to do when selecting our cover athletes, with marketing and Todd and everyone is like, who has a story to tell? Like, what's the most interesting story about baseball and around baseball that year? And this year, everybody's sitting at home. We're watching a truncated baseball season. And the Padres are at the forefront of all the talk. And we're like, they're starting to win games. They're like, are they really good? It's like, yeah, they're good. This wasn't supposed to happen for a few years, but they're really good. And then Slam Diego started to happen. And Tatis has just always been such a fun, energetic guy. He loves to play baseball and he loves to let his emotions show. So I think around the middle of the season, we were all kind of going, he's our guy, right? And that's kind of how it happened.
What was it like when you told him that he'd be on the cover?
He was ecstatic. We knew, I think a few months before the season started, that he actually played the game a lot. And that's something that's very important to us.
Indeed, first at bat with myself. Leading off, starting the game 1-0. Sorry about it.
So once we knew that he played the game with his family, we had a feeling he would be very, very excited about the announcement when he got the phone call.
It's another jewel in the crown for Tatis, who's inked national endorsement deals with BMW, Gatorade, and Adidas over the past year and was recently named Topps #1 baseball card for 2021. With his love for the game, his affinity for making the big play, and of course, his swag, Tatis is a marketing dream, bringing even more value to the Padres and driving the cost of his future contracts even higher. Tatis's trajectory, it just keeps shooting up. What do you think draws people to him so much? And even from like a marketing perspective, from your guys' perspective, because he'll probably sell a lot of games just being on that cover.
I think it's a combination, of a few things, because you have to have the right ingredients. I think at the base level, it starts with what type of person is he? Is he a pleasant human being to be around? And it's double check on both of those. Like every conversation we've had with him, he's so nice, he's so pleasant, he's so respectful, and he's only 22 years old. And then when you add in the fact that he is a bona fide, legit superstar in the sport now, and then you add into the fact that he lets his emotions show while he's playing, it was an easy thing to do. He checked off every single box.
There's so many highlight-worthy plays from him. The air Tatis jump, any of his slides, that 3-0 grand slam. You guys went with such an epic photo, which was that bat flip from that playoff game against the Cardinals. How did you decide on that photo, and did he have any input on that?
It was close for a while. The jumping grab, we were like, that is insane. But I remember watching that game at home because I'm a Padres fan, and once he hit that home run, and he gave us probably one of the most epic backflips ever, like one of the most epic bat flips in any game, especially in the playoffs. I think everybody on the team was like, we think that's it. Like it's that bat flip. And we got on a call, a few weeks later, and we started talking about different cover images, like how do we really showcase who he is? And all of us went, that's it. It's the bat flip. Like it has to be the bat flip. We don't think we surprised a lot of people once they finally saw the cover. It's like, well, of course it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And of course it's that epic bat flip. But not all the time things work out that way. So we're really happy in this case it did.
Although every cover is special to the team at Sony, who creates MLB The Show at their studios here in San Diego, this one tops the list.
Probably, I would say if you asked our fans and you asked most of us, we'd probably say this is our favorite cover that we've done so far. It's a fire cover. As soon as people saw it and we started seeing the comments, and they were like, yo, this is the best cover they've ever done. We were like, they might be right.
Just the beginning for Fernando Tatis Jr.